Hey everyone, and welcome back to Season 2, Episode 10 of the Nichi Bei Cafe. It's Ryan, and I'm back with your co-host,
Jay here. As always, this monthly live stream is brought to you by the Nichi Bei Foundation and Nichi Bei News through the benevolence of the Henry and Tomoya Takahashi Charitable Foundation. If you enjoy what we're doing here at the cafe, please be sure to leave a like on this video and hit that subscribe button on YouTube for more content just like this.
Also, if you are a subscriber, hit that bell icon to be notified of any new content on our YouTube channel, and leave a like and comment down below if you have any suggestions for future episodes or just want to say hi. For today's show, we will be focusing on holiday shopping in our community and other treats as well.
For our pastry selection, our Nichi Bei News writer and videographer, Akira Kumamoto, travels down to Little Tokyo to highlight a store featuring local artisan goods. For our salad section, we check in with Nichi Bei News artist Sam Nakahira on her picks for holiday shopping.
For our chef special, we look through SF JAPANTOWN and feature a new store putting fun in creating and decorating personal items like iPhone cases and picture frames.
For dessert, Chef Kota of Kota's Kitchen is back to cook us a simple Japanese meal that you can make on an electric skillet from the comfort of your office.
And stick around to be treated to some news bites of happenings in our Japanese and Japanese American community.
Finally, we end the program tonight with tips of events that are coming up in the next month and beyond. So without further delay, let's start the cafe.
Starting off with our pastry selection tonight, our writer in Southern California, Akira Olivia Kumamoto, drops in on BUNKADO, which means House of Culture. They feature works of local artists of Japanese descent. Please enjoy.
Little Tokyo, located in downtown Los Angeles, has always been a go-to for great food, day trips, and of course, gift shopping. The historic district boasts an array of options for holiday shopping this year, including the ever-popular Little Akihabara Anime Jungle for all things anime, Japangelis for clothes and accessories, and multiple specialty stores offering Japanese and other East Asian products. This year, though, Nichi Bei is proud to highlight the gift shop BUNKADO in Little Tokyo for holiday purchases. Located on 1st Street between Central Avenue and San Pedro Street, this retro store is a local staple for everything from cutlery to gift cards to classic Japanese music to imported Japanese and Chinese goods. The establishment's name means House of Culture and stands on the ground of the first Japanese-owned business in Little Tokyo, Kame Restaurant. Tokyo and Suye Ueyama founded the store in 1945 after being released from a Japanese-American concentration camp at the end of World War II. The store is now owned by their niece, Irene Tsukada Simonian, and managed by their nephew, Dane Ishibashi. As of late, the focus of the store has been on showcasing and selling work from local artisans of Japanese descent. To kick off the holiday shopping season, 2 of these craftspeople's work can be found on the 2nd floor of the establishment. The first featured artisan at BUNKADO is Shoshi Watanabe. Watanabe is a ceramicist from Japan who is the current ceramic lab supervisor at UCLA. He is known for his minimal laid-back aesthetics, and his work can be found in multiple businesses around Los Angeles. He is currently selling an array of dishware at BUNKADO, great for holiday gifts. From beautiful bowls to teacups, these offerings will be available through the end of the year. Watanabe credits Ishibashi for his collaboration with the store.
You should come take a look because Dane, I think, has a great eye and a great sense of choosing things that have a relationship with history, but also people that are thinking of the modern times too. So I'm happy, I have my stuff there, and that Dane's excited that he's carried my stuff.
He believes shopping locally is important.
I want to support more small shops that have been around for a while. I think it's kind of nice to do that. I don't know if people have different values, but for me, these small shops that have been around for a while in town are very important, or for me, it's very special. Has much more character, and it's about meeting and knowing the shop owners too, instead of just going into a big franchise shop. There's less connection with that business with the person that you're actually meeting at the register. And so like the stories that I might hear about that space is less interesting to me. And the space itself has less character than a family-owned business. I think it's valuable. Like I like that kind of store. And to have a relationship with that store is more of what I value by going there than the actual act of shopping.
BUNKADO is also promoting goods from a small company called Nostalgiana, created and run by Natsuki Quartz. Hailing from Kyoto, Quartz started making goods during the COVID-19 pandemic. Nostalgiana offers many types of candles, room sprays, lighters, clothes, and jewelry. All of these products are handcrafted individually by Quartz, who often uses materials directly from Japan. This includes fabrics from familial generational kimonos to make coasters and lighter cases. Nostalgiana can be found on the second floor of BUNKADO. The shop features a collaboration candle with the company that can only be purchased at this location. Quartz recommends buying the teacup candles as gifts because once the candles burn all the way out, the teacup is still functional. Nostalgiana will be selling their products at BUNKADO until the end of the year. Ishibashi said Little Tokyo is a popular spot for holiday shopping, and their store sees a lot of foot traffic around the end of the year from gift seekers.
During the holidays, we usually sell a lot of ceramics. A lot of like sake sets, bowl sets, and then past Christmas for New Year's we sell a lot of daruma. Daruma is a little doll that people usually get around New Year's time. When you have a goal in mind, you color in one eye and then you kind of leave it up in your house to help you achieve that goal, and then once you achieve it, you color in the other eye.
Ishibashi supports shopping in Little Tokyo for the holidays and believes in buying your gifts locally.
For the past year and a half, we've been trying to focus on buying from local artists. And so we have a lot of ceramics from a local artist named Shoshi Watanabe. And I highly recommend getting that stuff. It's a lot nicer, and you could feel the quality, the difference in the quality just by touching it.
BUNKADO is open Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and is open from Friday to Sunday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Thanks to Akira Olivia Kumamoto for that, and don't forget to visit Little Tokyo during the holidays.
I think it's time for our salad.
You do?
I think so. I'm pretty sure. We'd like to share with you some shopping tips from our Nichi Bei News cartoonist, Sam Nakahira.
Make a little wish for Christmas.
Our Nichi Bei News comic artist and illustrator Sam Nakahira is back, and she shares her picks for the 2023 holiday season. Gentrification is quickly transforming LA's Little Tokyo and displacing many longtime community members. Unjustly evicted from their First Street location, Suihiro has opened in downtown LA at 400 South Main Street, number 102. It's a great place to treat loved ones to a comforting meal and to support small legacy businesses and J-Town history. Sam recommends their famous House Special, a unique dish that current owner Kenji Suzuki's mom came up with. Philip and Joanne Hirose are reopening Anzen, continuing the legacy of a 77-year-old hardware store that sells Japanese tools, home goods, and unique supplies not easily found outside of Japan. Sam just picked up some Japanese wood carving tools to make woodblock prints. She's really proud that she found those, as we've heard that she's been looking for a good set of tools for a while, but didn't want to buy a generic brand from a US store. Sam heard Anzen's kitchen knives are especially interesting, as they're imported from Japan and are used by sushi chefs and other food people of that caliber. And prices are really affordable. Anzen is a great place to pick up stocking stuffers and other holiday items. Please support them in their new location next to Little Tokyo Florist on South Alameda Street. Also, the Hiroses already run Azai, a Little Tokyo restaurant. but they're committed to continuing the history of Anzen and making sure the store isn't lost to history. Sam thinks their commitment to the Little Tokyo community is so admirable. Yoka Good Things curates home goods made from small artisans in Japan. The owner personally visits small towns and seeks out artisans in Japan who aren't working at huge chain stores, but are committed to the craft and making small batches of art objects. So Yoka Good Things is a great place to find unique objects for holiday gifts and a great way to support artists. Yoka Good Things also supports groups like Seikoen, a rural small-town organization for people with disabilities, to learn how to make tatami mats and other crafts from local igusa plants. This is a shameless plug for Sam, but please pre-order Sam's graphic novel, Ruth Asawa, An Artist Takes Shape. Sam has been working on the book for the past 2 or 3 years, so she is especially excited to finally share this with the world. This is her publishing debut. She is very thankful to the Getty Museum and Abram Books for publishing her book. The graphic novel chronicles Japanese-American sculptor Ruth Asawa's early life, which is a period of time typically not covered by art historians and art workers. You can buy it pretty much anywhere from Barnes & Noble, bookshop.org, the Getty Museum bookstore, and directly from Abram Books. If you want to truly support writers and artists, I would advise against purchasing books from Amazon because they take such a huge chunk of the profit. Sam really recommends Juniper Kim's mini comic, Koreans Sing in English, and Susuma Higa's graphic novel, Okinawa. She thinks that as Japanese Americans, we can sometimes be insular in how we view the world, but it's so important to recognize and reckon with Japan's bloody history of imperialism and colonization. Both these books explore these histories and are such masterful comics. So that's Sam's list for this year. Please give this video a like if you like some or all of Sam's recommendations for holiday gifts. See you next year.
Many thanks to Sam for those gift suggestions. Let's move to the chef specials on the menu. Derek DeHara and Greg Valoria visit iFun, a new store in SF Japantown featuring DIY decorative iPhone cases, photo frames, and more. They visit with Vivi Dong to talk to her about her store concept. And while Derek and Greg were there, they dropped by a new arcade in SF Japantown's West Mall, focusing on the claw. If you remember that from Toy Story. Are you too old for that? Oh, so you do?
Yeah, I have that.
Really?
Yeah, I have that.
We sit down with Vivi Zhang, owner of iFun, and Atsushi Yoda, president of Kittleton, to see what fun they are bringing to San Francisco Japantown for the holidays. Vivi explains the concept of iFun.
Yeah, so my store iFun, we started our business from last year's December, and also this is one of my hobby. So I used to do it at home and I used to sell it online, and I want to bring this concept to everyone because it's a good activity for everyone since we have a lot social media online. So kids only focusing their iPad, iPhone, social medias, and I want to bring kids back to normal, like playing the toys and play some workshop with their parents and with their classmates and friends.
Vivi talks about some of the other products she offers at iFun.
Oh, the most popular DIY thing is called Deco Cream. So people can do their own phone case and mirrors and photo frames if they don't have phone case. Like most of kids, they don't have phone. so they can do mirror, jewelry box, something like that. And I also sell a lot of brand boxes from Japan. Okay. And I also have some DIY jewelry. You can do jewelry bracelets, necklace, and also the phone charms.
We asked Vivi what age brackets come into her store.
6 to 80. I would say 6 to 80, because I see some of the grandpa, they come with their grandson or grandkids. They stay very well and they pay so well too. Yeah, I would say everyone.
Vivi explains what are the most popular items for the 6 to 80 age bracket, and this may surprise you.
I think photo frame. Yeah, photo frame. Yeah, because when they make it, they can give it to somebody. Yeah, they can give it to their friends and family as a gift. And a lot of travelers to come in here to make it too. You can bring it home right away. Yeah.
iFun is open 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Try to visit on the weekdays, as the weekends can be quite busy for decoration seating. We now move to one of the most popular game arcades in Japan, now available in San Francisco's Japantown. Originating in the US at the turn of the 20th century and popularized in Japan in the 1960s and 70s, the crane game captivates all ages in a challenge to get the quote-unquote prize. We briefly chatted with Atsushi Yoda, president of the US-based Kittleton. Atsushi talks about Kittleton.
はい、私たちキドルトンは2019年にアメリカ・ダラスに設立をしました。で、設立後すぐコロナのパンデミックになってしまったので、何かできないかなって考えていたときに、コロナウイルスパンデミックの中でアメリカのアニメのマーケットが非常に大きくなっていったっていう中で、日本と同じようなクレーンゲームのビジネス、そして、アニメの商品だとか日本の可愛い商品をやったら人気が出るんじゃないかと思って、このクレーンゲームのビジネスを始めました。
So we established the Kidoton in 2019. Then as soon as we start this business, it hits the corona pandemic. Then I found out the anime industry is really popular in the US. Then we do have the claw machine history in Japan, and it will be probably popular in the US, and then we start having the claw machine kiosk in the US.
We asked Atsushi-san why San Francisco Japantown was attractive to Kittleton.
やっぱりジャパンタウンは日本が好きな人たちが集まっている街で、前からすごくお客様が多い場所っていうのは知っていて、僕たちのビジネスもやっぱり日本が好きな人たちっていうのが一番のターゲットですので、ターゲットが合うなと思ってジャパンタウンの方に出店をさせてもらいました。
I already knew Japantown is very popular for the people who love anime or Japan stuff. So that's why we start business inside of the Japan Center.
If you're tired from shopping, you could take a break at Kittleton. Kittleton is located in the Japan Center West Mall in San Francisco, Japantown, and is open Monday to Thursday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sunday, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. This is Greg Gloria for the Nichi Bei Cafe. Happy holidays!
Thanks to Derek and Greg for that story. You want to decorate something for each other for the holidays, or no?
Us?
No. That's fine.
On to our dessert. We are again proud to bring back our Nichi Bei office chef, Kota Morikawa, who will show you how to make food from the Nichi Bei office. On a skillet. On an electric skillet.
On an electric skillet?
No, yeah.
Electric skillet.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, in this episode, Chef Kota teaches us how to make a new Nichi Bei office favorite, CHUKA don. CHUKA, known to others as CHAMPON, is a savory dish that will warm your belly for the winter season. Itadakimasu.
Yahoo! Welcome to Kota's Kitchen again. This is a cooking show that you can prepare in the office setting like this. So today I'm going to cook a CHUKA don, and it's going to be a little bit interesting because we will put whatever the ingredients you have in the refrigerator. So let's get started. So I will just put the salt on it. This is just a taste. Starch. The starch will keep the moisture and the softness of the meat. So first, we need a chicken stock, 600 milliliter. And this is not enough. So I'm going to add water. So 4 tablespoons of sake. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, and then oyster sauce, 3 tablespoons. So if it's something to do with Chinese food, oyster sauce usually comes out. And sugar, 2 teaspoons. First, of course, oil in. And we are going to cook the meat that we just coated with starch and salt. You don't have to fully cooked. It's just, like 50% before it gets too tough. Yeah, please feel free to comment or any question in the below. All right, it's about 50% cooked. Turn down a little bit. And put the meat back. Alright, next step. We are going to cook carrots. Carrots will take the longest to be cooked. That's why start with the carrot first. So this carrot is a thin sliced. And this is easier to cook, faster to cook. That's why I thin sliced. Next ingredients, Napa cabbage. This is a kind of a must ingredients for CHUKA don. So I love cooking because I love seeing people being happy by eating my food. But also, but before that, I was not cooking much. I was kind of forced to cook because I didn't have much money when I was a student, and I had to work in the Japanese restaurant. And why Japanese restaurant? Well, you know how the US society works. Alright, next I will put this is a earwood mushroom. It just makes the color, right? You see a black, and then carrots orange, and then Napa cabbage white. I'll put garlic and ginger together. Now I know you have a question, right? If you put the ginger and garlic in the beginning, the taste and the smell, nice smell of the ginger and garlic will be gone. But if you put it in the middle or towards the end of the cooking, then those texture, also the taste, smell remains. Alright, next, bamboo shoot. Again, this is thin sliced. Prepared at home. See, so much food. Vegetable, meat, and bamboo shoot. Yeah, CHUKA don is all about mixing so many ingredients and so nutritious. This is a seafood mix, and there's a scallop, shrimp, squid in there, and then I will just put it in. Oh my goodness, this is a harmony of Oh, ground and water. All right, so almost the end. Half cooked meat, put it in. And then here, quail egg. When I bought it yesterday, it was 10. So when I was deshelling it, I messed up and then it dissolved into my stomach last night. Last ingredients, of course, green onion. It's coming from my garden. Well, someday I would like to show you how my garden is. Let's just put green onion in. Look how colorful it is. This is so wonderful, isn't it? Now, the last part, the sauce, chukadon sauce. Just pour in there. Now the sauce is in. We want to cook it until it boils. All right, we will cover this. Looks great. Right, nice and simmering. All right, the final step, water and starch. So when you put the starch in, you want to turn off the heat because it might thicken too quick. Okay, put it nicely level all the way. Yeah, if you need thicken, and just add more starch and water all together. Okay, a little bit more. I put green onion at the end just because I just wanted to keep the color of the green onion as green, bright green as possible. If you cook too much, yeah, this bright green will be gone. And also, green onion doesn't need to be cooked too long. Right, looks like it's thick enough. Yeah, I hope you can cook, something like this to entertain your colleagues, friends, and employer, so that you'll have a great time. Holiday season is coming up, so please get together, have fun. The good food always makes people happy. All right, chukadon is done. Thank you so much for watching. And now we have a time to eat and enjoy and talk.
Thanks for joining us for this month's episode of the Nichi Bei Cafe. If you want to see more of my column, Origami Now, where I show you step-by-step instructions on how to do wonderful models like this and this, please consider subscribing to the Nichi Bei News. Thanks for joining us for this month's episode of the Nichi Bei Cafe.
Many thanks to Chef Kota-san for that easy recipe. Next up, we will share some noteworthy stories from the community news files. Let's roll the news bites, please.
Roll it, please.
Next is our news bites highlighting events over the past month or so, including stories from the pages of the Nichi Bei News.
Starting off, Kimochi Inc., a senior service agency in San Francisco's Japantown, recently commemorated their 50th anniversary with an event at Paina Lounge. emceed by KTVU2 News reporter Janet Katsuyama, the event recognized the organization's founders Steve Nakajo and Sandy Mori. They were gifted specially made bobbleheads of themselves as well as vacation packages to Hawaii. Attendees were treated to a buffet feast as well as a short documentary on the nonprofit's history and evolution. The organization was originally started by Sansei to support their Issei elders and continues to serve hundreds daily through their senior nutrition program as well as other senior services.
Next, we have the Japanese American Religious Federation's annual curry cook-off featuring 7 chefs competing for the title and was held on October 21st at the Christ United Presbyterian Church in San Francisco's Japantown. The judges included past champion Reverend Rodney Yano of Concord Church of San Francisco, Fermentation Lab owner Jeannie Kim, Koho SF director Suzy Kagami, and Northern California Cherry Blossom Queen Hannah Casey Mukai. The judges selected Impossible Curry by Reverend Elaine Donlin of the Buddhist Church of San Francisco as the winner, while the audience picked the People's Choice Curry Favorite Pork Curry by Sachiko Suenaga.
Why do you think your curry was so special?
Also held on a busy day in SF's Japantown was a fundraising concert which helped to raise funds for a fire-devastated Maui. The Nihonmachi Street Fair presented the Aloha by the Bay Voices of Maui benefit concert in San Francisco Japantown's Peace Plaza. The event featured performances by Halau Kaiaulu and Hauli Haluhui, Faith Ako, Azure McCall, Namaka Cosmo White and Sean Parks, and Hoaka with Shane Kahalehau.
A new era for Japanese chicken skewers has started in San Francisco as Yakitori Eromasa opened its doors on October 26, taking over the former Izomiya restaurant space in the Kinokuniya building, specializing in a variety of chicken dishes. At opening, the Yakitori restaurant had a simple but unique menu of all things chicken skewered on a bamboo stick. The Eromasa set for $30 serves up a 7-item meal served with a signature yakitori sauce originally developed nearly 100 years ago in Tokyo. Hisatoshi Hamada, former owner of Yakitori Eromasa in Tokyo, closed the store last year but wanted to open up a new restaurant outside of Japan. Yuki Sakakibara said that his company hired Hamada to move to San Francisco and open Eromasa.
New Consul General of Japan in San Francisco, Yo Osumi, who was appointed in August, was welcomed at an October 23rd luncheon attended by 24 representatives of Japanese American community organizations. The event at the Japanese Cultural and Community Center of Northern California provided an opportunity for Consul General Osumi to meet representatives of the Japanese American nonprofit organizations located in Northern California and learn more about the activities conducted. A graduate of the University of Tokyo, Osumi joined the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in 1990. And most recently, he was Director General, Counterterrorism Unit Japan, and Counselor, Cabinet Secretariat from the years 2021 to 2023. He is married and has 2 children. He loves various marine sports and has acquired an operator's or skipper certificate in Israel. He is also an avid student of history and an extensive traveler who has been all over Japan and the world. He is also a practitioner of the way of tea, or tea ceremony.
Lastly, we have the season debut of the new Phoenix Suns small forward Yuta Watanabe of Japan, who drove hard to the basket and pushed a floater in to tie the October 24th Warriors vs. Suns opening night game in the 4th quarter. Watanabe's bucket ignited the Suns in the final stanza, where they held off the Warriors 108-104 at the Chase Center in San Francisco. He ended with 8 points and 4 rebounds in 18 minutes. Watanabe, 29, who went undrafted in 2018, has played for the Memphis Grizzlies, Toronto Raptors, Brooklyn Nets, and now for the Suns. He's averaging 5.5 points and 2.7 rebounds with a 36.6 three-point average over 11 games. Born in Yokohama, Japan, Watanabe showcased his improved off-the-dribble skills and defense this past summer in the FIBA Basketball World Cup for Japan. He averaged 14.8 points per game and 6.2 rebounds per contest.
For more up-to-date news like this, please be sure to subscribe to the Nichi Bei News, carrying on a legacy of 124 years of community leadership through media at www.nichibei.org/subscribe. Man! 가자.
Don't ever go away.
Lots of things happening in the community this fall. Next up, we will present a calendar of upcoming events, but first, we would like to thank everyone for continuing to support our YouTube channel, and we hope that you enjoy our future content featuring our Japanese and Japanese American community.
So continue to support us by telling your friends, family, and loved ones to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that they don't miss a single episode of our program, as well as video segments from the show and other special videos in between. So that said, it's time for tonight's tips, which will include our community calendar. Join your friends in the Asian American community as we present our 6th annual Nichi Bei Night with the Kings on Saturday, December 23rd, 7 p.m. as De'Aaron Fox and the Sacramento Kings host superstar Anthony Edwards and Western Conference rivals, the Minnesota Timberwolves, at the Golden One Center in downtown Sacramento. The event will feature a pre-game performance by Sacramento Taikodan at the Tahoe Blue Ridge space in downtown Commons Plaza at 5:30 p.m. near the main entrance of the arena, followed by a free raffle of Kings gear. Tickets are $147 for lower baseline preferred seats and $48 for upper sideline seats. There will be a number of free giveaways, courtesy of the Sacramento Kings. Metal Kings tumblers, a $35 value, to the first 50 lower baseline preferred tickets sold. Kings hats for the first 50 tickets sold in the upper sideline, and J-Will t-shirts to the next 25 tickets sold in the upper sideline. Proceeds will benefit the Sacramento Asian Pacific Film Festival and the Nichi Bei Foundation's Wayne Maeda Educational Fund, named after the late CSU Sacramento Ethnic Studies professor. The Nichi Bei News is the media sponsor. For more information, visit www.nichibei.org/kings. Well, everyone, thanks so much for joining us for our 10th episode of Season 2 featuring holiday shopping in the community. And a big thanks to Jay for anchoring this episode again with me.
Thanks, Ryan. I really enjoyed being a part of the cafe today and keeping the community informed, connected, and empowered.
We hope that you enjoyed our show today and wish you and your family a great rest of November. And at this point, we want to say another big thanks to the Henry and Tomoya Takahashi Charitable Foundation for their continued support of the cafe. We greatly appreciate our collaboration with you in finding new ways to engage with our Nikkei community. And on the back of that, we are proud to have recently received funding from the Takahashi Foundation for a Season 3, yes, that's 3, of the Nichi Bei Cafe for next year. So stay tuned for more content.
In this episode, we celebrated stories about the holiday shopping in our community. We hope that you enjoyed the episode that we, and of course all of our featured chefs, cooked up from the cafe menu today.
Thanks again for joining us at the Nichi Bei Cafe.
For our pastry selection, our Nichi Bei News writer and videographer, Akira Kumano.
It's okay.
The word suggestions mess me up all the time.
You want to do it again?
No. Thanks to Linda Mihara for a wonderful suggestion. That was so hard.
I have to say it again.
Oh, that you couldn't script that, man. All right.
Okay, just the Linda Mihara one.
Suggestions.
Suggestions.
Yeah, like GJ. Suggest.
Suggestions.
Sug. Sug. Jincha sug.
No.
It's okay. Just be confident. Like, move past it. You know, but